Melanie and Ard, there are roughly 4,000 historic black cemeteries across the Lone Star State that are in similar condition. They were started by former slaves, pastors, and blacks who obtained a little wealth for themselves in the early 1800s and after the Emancipation Proclamation. The problem is when they die off, you get this. Let's go ahead and give you a look from Skydrome 13. Acres of tombs and grave sites that need some TLC. The good news is there's a local group that's working to give veterans and so many others here a final resting place. Nestled just feet away from busy I-10 in Lockwood is Evergreen Negro Cemetery, which was founded by former slave Albert Kelly in the late 1800s. On one side, a white picket fence attempts to secure a border around those who died long ago. On the other side of Lockwood, there's no fence, but the same condition. Unkempt grass, leaning headstones, and trash and debris.
The cemetery was almost totally invisible because it was overgrown 5 or 6 feet.
Woody Jones has made it his life mission to clean up and keep up cemeteries like Evergreen. He started a nonprofit group called Project Respect, and in 1995 got an important law passed that allows nonprofits to take over abandoned cemeteries like Evergreen.
The project,
as he did his research, he kept running into the same problem.
All of these black cemeteries are not registered, nobody knows where they are, and nobody has any history about these old historic black cemeteries.
There's a reason for that. For centuries, black Americans couldn't be buried with whites due to segregation laws. Those who were wealthy enough to acquire land and create a cemetery often did their transactions in cash. No trust fund meant no long-term plan to keep up the property.
Maintaining this cemetery is a every 2-week job, just like your front yard is.
There are roughly 24 veterans buried at Evergreen, from World War I vets to Buffalo soldiers.
He fought in the 10th Cavalry, and this guy was from North Carolina.
Harris County helps cut Evergreen's grass, and ConocoPhillips has provided tools and lawn equipment, but there's still work to be done.
Our history lies in these old historic black cemeteries.
Project Respect has cleanups throughout the year, and before the next one, more volunteers are needed. So are donations. If you want to help out in either one of those capacities or think you may have a loved one buried out here, you're asked to speak up and contact them on their website, projectrespectusa.com.